problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Shotgun now for Murray. That's complete to DK Metcalf. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Cleveland.
From the gun, Murray. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Murray's pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bills.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
to throw again on second down. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Number 15.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Now a hit.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, 53, Mike, 53. Watch the slip.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I will say more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass, and even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Watch the whip.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cam Akers, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Operating from the gun. Murray into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 17 yards out, and the Browns have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Check that. We got Mike 52. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Browns 14, Bills 7.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
Here's Akers. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Steps away to his left. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Murray now on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He's taken down.
Darren Lee there to get him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Dancing to his left. This ball complete to Rager. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
52 is the mark, boy. 52. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up,
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll find Hall. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Three ball. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. From 6 yards.
yards away. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
It's the score. Browns 21, Bills 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to
DK Metcalf.
Touchdown.
78 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Switch up. 51's the mic.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
56 is Mike. 56 is the mic.
Murray now on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. From the gun, Murray steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
4-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. Rolling to his left. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. We're up 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Hauled in over the middle by Rager. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
That's another Bills.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
At the 31.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Here's 2nd and 8. Rager catches it left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. The shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cam Akers. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bills get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
First down, Murray. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Shotgun now from Murray. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Room past the 20. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. Metcalf once again the target, and it's 3rd down.
31. A big gain on the play. But it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
From the gun, Murray. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Murray's pass.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
28-yard gain.
That's good for 28 yards. Now Murray again. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really. And he'll take it into the end zone. Browns touchdown. Preston Williams, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 32. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
1st and 10.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's got his man on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Murray now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Murray.
eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray to air it out again. He's going to take another shot here, and he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Come on. You got it.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. I got one. Mike 51. You ain't got nothing.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
But it's brought in by Washington. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Browns' 30-yard line.
Got an open man. It's Washington. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Intercepted.
Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
18 on the play. First down.
Murray now. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
throwing again on second down. Murray, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
26 Mike. Take me out. Here we go. Check. Check. Go get him.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
26 Mike. Here we go, dude. Here I come. 26 Mike. Check Mike. 26.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
operating from the gun, Murray, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Here's a 2nd and 7. Being chased out left. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 40. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Browns 59, Bills 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10.
23 yards on the play. Back to throw now on first down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Samson Abuka make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On second down now, Akers. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
And long.
On play action, they'll throw. Out to his left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll find Hall. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
What's good on the extra point? And that will extend this big lead. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
And the Bills are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.